Hey, welcome to Top Model Talk Show with your girl, Miss Denisha, baby. And I have a special, when I say special, a very, very special guest in the studio with me today. Her name is Cece.
Hey, everybody.
Yes, and not only is Cece my makeup artist, she did my lovely makeup. And not only is she a hairstylist, because you do hair too, okay? Otherwise, this coif wouldn't look as good as it does right now, okay? And then she also is a professional model, as you can clearly see. Entrepreneur, and why we have her on the show today is to talk about her new business adventure. Yes. She's a business owner, and the business is called The Floss Gallery. Yes. And we are flossing, baby, okay? So all this beautiful gold that you see is from The Floss Gallery. All right, tell us about this.
Oh, well,
what inspired you, first of all?
What inspired me was just gold jewelry. My mom, she has gold jewelry. She has gold rings, anklets, bracelets. My dad used to buy her tennis bracelets and things like that.
And speaking of anklets.
Yes. And I just always wanted to feel that luxury, feel luxurious. It's all about being strong and feeling empowered. And I just knew that she felt empowered by that. And my dad loved to see her draped in gold. So it's the Floss Gallery.
I love it. So earlier, you mentioned to me the piece that got you started.
Yes.
So let's talk about that piece.
It all started with the butterfly waistlet. As you can see, our lovely model wearing the butterfly waistlet.
This is Skella, by the way, y'all.
Skella is rocking our butterfly waistlet, our signature butterfly waistlet. Butterflies represent freedom, liberation, and knowledge. You know, they know when to leave.
Oh,
you know,
okay.
They know
which some of us need to know when to leave, especially during the holidays, baby.
Yes, they know that you're here for a season, and sometimes it's time to migrate, and sometimes and you come back.
Okay.
But you know when to leave as well. And I just love the idea of the butterfly. Don't we all love butterfly? Who doesn't love a butterfly?
Faith,
right?
my daughter, butterflies is one of her favorites.
Yes,
like, she loves seeing butterflies. It doesn't matter where, when. Mommy, a butterfly. So, yes.
Yeah, my son does that too. And he says butterflies in Arabic, like, oh, barasha. Like, he loves butterflies. So, the butterfly is very near and dear to me. And we all love Mariah Carey's butterfly, right?
Oh, her.
you know, that signature album. So, so it just represents that liberty and that liberation and that freedom. And showing up as your best self. Okay, that's what flossing is all about, right? It's when you're like putting it out there, you know, when you are flossing, when you are your best self, you are showing up and you are stunned.
Hey, and that's what I feel like. I feel like I'm stunned, especially with this beautiful piece. Tell me about this piece that I'm wearing right here.
She is wearing the Queen Icon. This is one of our signature charms that we have at the Floss Gallery. I have lots of different charms. Whatever is true to you, then you kind of choose that and you make it your own. I do all custom pieces. These are all hand cut.
Wow.
And then I put these on the links myself. All of these are hand cut jewels.
I'm loving this. I'm just telling y'all, I'm loving this.
This is really
ladies, this is the piece that you really need.
Yes.
This is so fierce. Especially, can you imagine rocking a little two-piece with that?
Right?
Woo,
so
baby.
This is really nice because you can do what you want with it.
You can
wear it up here.
OMG.
Okay? You can flip it around and wear it the other way. It's very versatile.
Stunting, flossing.
Flossing.
There you go. She flossing, baby. Flossing on ya. Yeah. All right. So tell me about, I have multiple bracelets here. So tell us about the different links on here.
So these are all hand cut links. She has 4 links on right now. And then, so we have the anchor link here. We have a wheat link, which is also, this is what I call the foxtail link.
Okay.
All right. Also known as a ponytail link. And then this is our Arabian rope. We both have on Arabian rope bracelets and Arabian rope necklaces. One is bigger than the other.
The rappers wore those ropes.
Yeah.
That was back in the day.
Back in the day. So these
LL Cool J, right?
Yes.
Busting out the ropes,
14 karat gold field Arabian rope. This is 4.25, and then these are 3.25.
And then what about this one?
And then this one is the Gucci link. Gucci links are very rare and hard to find, but we have them here at the Floss Gallery. The Gucci link, you can get a necklace. They look really great on guys, especially when you double them up or wear 4. They're really, really nice links. And I want to see everybody rocking them, you know.
Well, what I love about this particular one is it's so dingling at the end, you know.
Yes.
So if I'm talking, baby, I'm flossing. Hey, okay? I'm flossing while I'm talking. I love it.
So I always add a little extender. So this
that's what it's called, an extender. Okay.
Yeah, so it's an extension piece, so it fits anybody, you know. What was really important to me is I want these for girls of all sizes. Okay. All right, and I don't change the price depending on your size.
And some companies do.
And they
they have to make something a little bit more material, then they of course raise the price.
And I just don't want to. I don't want anyone to feel like they're being discriminated against because of their size. I don't want to charge you because of your size. I want you to feel and love the jewelry. And I want you to pay what everybody else is paying.
That's the beautiful of the butterfly in you.
Okay.
The butterfly.
The butterfly in
I
me.
love it. Now, I'm telling you. Now, explain how did you come up with this? Because this, when she put it on, I was literally stunned by this, the beauty of it and the uniqueness of it. Yeah. So, how did you design this? Did you come up with your own design?
I did. So, you know, you can find different jewelry and things like that on Etsy, and you can scour the internet for different things. I'm right here. I'm local, Black and family owned, and you can just come to me.
I mean, in local, we're in Minnesota, by the way.
Yes, you're in Minneapolis. You know, and I will, like my cousin, she lives in Japan. I send her pieces like, so whatever you need, you could come to me. And you just give me your waistlet. It's always important to measure your, I had a girl who told me she had a 26-inch waist, because everybody has a 26-inch waist, right?
Well, I used to say 24. Back in the day, when I first started, my comp card always said 24, baby.
Yes, well, she wasn't. So so that was important to me to add an extension. So I do add extensions to each.
Smart, very smart.
Yeah, so
don't be lying about your waistline too much now. Okay.
And it's important, especially if you're a model, to say your right measurements,
that's
right?
True.
So
yeah.
that's something that I always know that's true, you know. And gold doesn't stretch. Right? So I just link these together. I kind of free flow it. Sometimes I draw things out, but for the most part, I just kind of free flow.
Okay, I like that. Well, we definitely have some of your other pieces that we'll be featuring later on the show. But right now, let's take a quick seat and chat for just a bit, okay? Right. So, I have an anklet on, and so does she. Yes. She does anklets as well.
Yes, I do.
All right.
Yes, I do.
So, Cece, tell me a little bit about your adventures and how you've changed. You went from, when we first started working together, we were both modeling.
Yes,
okay?
Yes.
And then you were my hair and makeup artist.
Yes.
And then you became one of my makeup coaches, you know, doing the modeling boot camps, which I do, and what I'm mostly known for is top model coach. And then here you are now blossoming into this businesswoman, making and creating your own jewelry at the Floss Gallery. Yes. Like, how did these transitions happen?
Well, I was always fearful of being an entrepreneur and just doing that. So I've always worked and wore multiple hats. But I believe that's just what we are as women. We just kind of fit into the roles, you know, and I always wanted to be in the industry. And I always wanted to work with women and make them feel beautiful, you know. So for me, I like to call myself a jack of all trades and a mother of one. Okay?
Hey!
I got a toddler, I'm a jack of all trades and mother of one, but I like to stay in the beauty industry, and I like to continue to make women feel beautiful, because I didn't always feel beautiful.
Let's talk about that. Okay, so I also heard you say at one point of your career that you were called an in-between model? Is that what it was?
So,
which I had never heard of before. But.
I always had an issue with modeling and with my body type and size, because before this major social media movement and all the women like just expressing like who they are and them adding plus size models too. I just was in the dead zone, is what they called it.
The dead zone?
Yeah,
wow.
that in-between zone where you're not a 0 to 4, you know? Sometimes they squeeze in a 6 or 8, but I was a 10. And a 10, 12, there was no room for
What
me.
do they call it again?
She said I was in the dead zone.
In the
so
dead
I went
zone?
To, I went to
Wow.
Ford, Chicago, and she was like, "We love your look," you know. And she told me to not wear heels because I was too tall.
How
6'1".
tall are you? She's 6'1". Okay.
6'1 3/4", so I'm almost 6'2". She was like, "You're too tall for fashion because the pant sizes are this.
Okay.
And you're too big to be a runway model."
Using the word big towards you though, I mean, look at her. I mean, you're amazing. You guys just saw her standing. And this is her lively standing. Big is definitely not a word to use towards you. How did that make you feel as a model or as an aspiring model?
I felt trapped. I felt like I only could do boudoir. You know, like I only could do that type of modeling where I showed off my curves and body. But I wasn't big enough to be a plus size model or curvy enough to be a plus size model.
So how did you find your way? Because we work together as models.
Yes, yes.
So what encouraged you to keep going? And did you stop because of some of the negativity towards you?
I had a great mentor. I had a great beauty mentor and modeling mentor, and she really just kept me going. She really helped, just curve who I was going to be in the industry, and really kept pushing me to do more.
What do I say? Keep it on push, baby.
Yes. Yes. So I do give credit to Kimberly Stewart and to KS Styling Team.
Yes.
Because that's how I came into the industry.
That's how you and I met.
Yes, that's how
working
we met.
with them.
Yes,
That's exactly
yes.
how we met.
So just being in spaces with people who want to see you win.
Absolutely.
You know, so that was really, really important for me, and it helped me like build my portfolio, and it kind of fashioned me to where I am today.
Yes, and I've even booked Miss CC for some modeling work as well. We're gonna have to have you back on because we have to talk about us and our relationship and what the things that we've done together as models and makeup artists and hairstylists and all that fun stuff. But today it's about the Floss Gallery. All right. So tell them how to find you.
So you can find me on all social media, okay? So you can find me cc.theflossgallery. That's
how do you spell that?
Page.
Tell them how to spell it.
CICI, the Floss Gallery. All right, and then you can also check out my business page at the Floss Gallery and visit our website www.theflossgallery.com.
We're all about flossing,
We're all
baby.
about flossing. Yes, yes. So if you want any custom pieces, we do custom pieces, and I encourage custom pieces because I like to do unique pieces that are one of a kind just for you and tailored for you.
I love that. And these are charms that you add on, right?
Yes,
You charms.
Yes. So I like the I call it the milestone pendant. So I wear my 87. Look, I'm telling my age. I don't even do that. I'll tell my age, but I wear the 87 pendant in whatever year is important to you. I have people who order 8s and 4s. Okay. My sister-in-law has 7 kids, so she has a beautiful 7 necklace. So it just depends.
Custom pieces.
Yeah, custom pieces. Whatever it means to you, whatever's special to you. This is actually a waistlet, but you
I love that
how you want to.
I love that as a head crown.
Yeah, so you will also see the crown collection coming out in the spring. So
I'm gonna be all about that.
Yes,
I'll be all about. And then you said later you may introduce the white gold later down the road.
So winter 2021, I think I'm going to introduce the white gold collection. Yes.
So we're going to end on that note.
Yes.
If you enjoyed our conversation here today, if you've watched any of my previous videos and like what you see on Top Model Talk Show, please subscribe and continue to follow us in the year of 2021, baby. Bye.